Thank you so much, I Love SlimeXD and Becky Bear, for commenting something nice, so that is why you are the shoutouts for this video. Hey guys, welcome back to my channel. Unless you're new, then hi, my name is Morgan and I do slime reviews. So today I'm really excited because I am reviewing SlimeShadyShop. So this is a lot of money that I was spending, so it really helps me if you like and subscribe. I promise you it really does. And I'm very excited to do this package because this is a little suspicious. She is really famous and well known, but her slime prices are pretty cheap for how well known she is. So that is why I decided to review her. Another reason I reviewed her is her reviews were mixed reviews. Some were good and some were bad. Most of them were good 5-star reviews, but others were terrible 1-star reviews. So that is why I wanted to review her. So I bought 3 6-ounce slimes from her, and they all came very nicely bubble wrapped. She also sent a little extra baggie, which in the extra baggie had a little thank you note, and it said go follow me on all of her social medias, and it also said to use code SlimeShadyShop and the numbers, but I'm not going to tell you them, for $1 off your next purchase. On the back it said Slime Care. It came with borax. It came with a sweet tart and a lollipop, a Laffy Taffy, and another sucker. Now for the slime. So this first slime that I got is called Unicorn Cereal. It's a 6-ounce for $7.99. So this slime, it actually took me a really long time to get it out of the wrapping, but I'm not saying that's a bad thing. I think it's really good, and you should have secure slimes like that. So this slime just came in a classic 6-ounce containers that a lot of slime shops use, and as you can see, I finally got this open. So here the slime has a super cute unicorn cereal logo. As you can see, it's on the bottom, and then on the top it has her SlimeShadyShop logo, and I don't know why, but I decided to show you again. So if you didn't see, there was the name, and here is her shop name. So I opened it up, and the first thing that I did was I smelled it, and it smelled pretty good. It smelled like Fruit Loops, which it smelled exactly like Fruit Loops, but it had a hint of cleaning spray into it, which I heard from a lot of people that happened. And also, this slime dyed my hands a little bit. On the clip that I tried to put in here, it was really blurry, but the slime did dye my hands back. But anyways, this slime was super nice, and it was really good for bubble pops. Right when I got this slime, it was really glossy, and the more I played with it, the more unglossy it got, but that is expected. Also, this slime came with some multi-color and multi-sized foam beads. But this slime was a super nice holdable slime, and I think this slime would be great if you were going on a road trip, because it's really nice and holdable. It wasn't the most stretchy. It was pretty stretchy. Just, it wasn't the best for stretching, I guess. It's kind of hard to get my point out. It also did stick to my table quite a bit even after I activated it, which in this clip I didn't activate it yet. So the slime was pretty good for poking, and I just want to say her containers were a little bit gray, but I don't think that's bad. I think it's kind of cool. So here is me just trying to get off of my table. So when I try to get off of my table, more just kind of stuck to it. But anyways, I really like this slime, and I definitely recommend you get the slime. So this slime's price was really cheap. The scent, 9 out of 10, just because it had a little hint of cleaning spray. Texture, 9 out of 10. And presentation, 9 out of 10 as well, because it did get a little bit of the coloring on my hands. So this next slime I got mostly because of the charm and I got Stitch. So sorry it's dark. I filmed this clip at literally 6:32 in the morning the next day, and also my setup changed to my first setup, and don't worry, I will be changing the back soon. And it does get lighter in about 3 more minutes. But again, this slime was bubble wrapped really well. And something that I noticed was this slime actually had a clear lid and the labels on the side, so I'm assuming this slime was a little bit of a newer slime, so I think this is her newer things, or the other one is a newer. So as you can see on the side, it says Stitch, Blue Hawaiian scented. And again, the first thing that I did when I got the slime out was smelt it, and it smelled really good. And later on, I review a Hawaiian Punch, and I was surprised because they actually smelled different. The Blue Hawaiian Punch smelled different. This one had kind of a coconut-y scent, like Hawaiian with coconut. I think that's maybe what they did. And it was a little struggle to get this charm out of slime, and I was just so excited for the charm. I just really want to get that charm out, you know. But here you can start to see it more. I just set off to the side because I was like, you know what, this video is going to be long if I just try to get the charm out the whole time. So when I felt this slime, it felt a little weird. It didn't feel like your normal, typical butter slime. It kind of felt like a cloud cream mixed with a butter slime. It was super sizzly, which I loved. So that may be one of the reasons that felt like that. But it was good for spreading, so it definitely had that butter slime quality. But sorry, I was just smacking my lips so much. But other than that, I really love this slime. And here I am again trying to get the Stitch charm. So if you guys like Stitch, comment down below I love Stitch, or hashtag I love Stitch, and you may get a shout out in my next video because that means I know that you got this far into my video. So for the texture of the slime, like I said, it was kind of a mix of a butter slime, a cloud cream, but the slime was really good for stretching. It was a little melted when I got it, but that is totally okay because she did provide borax, and I think borax is such a big deal. Not trying to hate on anyone that doesn't provide borax, but I think you really should provide borax because over shipping, some things can get melted. And here you can see it did get later. I turned on a light, which I should have done earlier, so that happened. But the slime was super spreadable, and I really just adored this slime. I'm actually playing with it right now. And I like this slime because it doesn't really make a lot of noise when you stretch it because it's not clicky because it's butter slime. So you probably can't tell that I am playing with the slime right now because of how quiet it is. So that's really good, so I can play with it at night when my baby brother is sleeping. But I really do love this slime. I put it back in the container and I thought it was going to inflate. It never said that it would inflate, but I was surprised because it didn't inflate, which I'm not mad about because it never said it would inflate. Okay, so the price on the slime was really good. Scent, 10 out of 10. Texture, 10 out of 10. I loved it. Presentation, 10 out of 10. It was so cute and I really loved the last slime that I got from her was Hawaiian Punch 6 ounce for $7.99. So this is another one of her pretty cheap slimes, and this had the same container as the unicorn cereal slime. So I don't know if the only reason the Stitch butter had a different container is because it was higher priced. That may be a reason. So she did have her SlimeShadyShop logo, but the logo on the bottom was different. So on the other one, it wasn't colored in. This one was, and it was a little bit more of a realistic picture. So I actually don't know which one I like better, the more realistic or the more fake-looking ones. But onto the slime. As all the other slimes, the first thing that I did was I smelt it. It smelled really good. It smelled like Hawaiian Punch, exactly what the name is. And can we just take a moment to look how glossy the slime is? enjoy it now because soon I activate the slime and it turns all like chunky, but that's what happens when you activate glue slimes. So I am assuming she did use glue off for this slime, but look how glossy it is. And right away I can tell that you did get what you paid for, even more than you paid for, because this slime was pretty cheap for a 6 ounce. It was $7.99, so that's just a little over $1 for 1 ounce of slime, which I think is pretty good for how well known you are. So say goodbye to the beautiful glossiness, because in this clip I am activating the slime, and like I said a while ago, once I activated it, it got chunky. So goodbye, beautiful glossiness. Watch it fade away before your eyes. Okay, this is gonna make me have nightmares of that beautiful glossy slime turning into unglossiness. Anyways, I really love this slime. It was really clicky, and it was really good for bubble pops. The bubble pops were really loud because of how thick the slime was. This slime was like so thick. When I mean thick, this slime was thick. THICC, that's how thick it was. With a CC, you know that slime is going to be thick. So this slime was really stretchy for being a glue slime. I know I've made a few like thick slimes, and most of the time they're not really stretchy. I mean, they're like pretty stretchy, but not this stretchy. This stretchy was like really stretchy. Rating this slime, the set is 10 out of 10. Like I said, it smelled exactly like Hawaiian Punch. Price, really cheap. Texture, 10 out of 10. It was so thick and glossy. Presentation, 9.5 out of 10, just because it was a little. Thank you all so much for watching this video. If you enjoyed this video, please like and subscribe to my channel to get notified every time I post a video. Press the notification bell and comment down below #Morgan, and you may get a shout out in one of my next videos. Thank you so much for watching, and I hope to see you in my next video. Bye!